Stay connected. Make sure you hit the subscribe button.
Mayor, please tell us about your first year running, 9/11 event in McGraw.
Well, 9/11 was always a very emotional thing for me. I remember when it happened, I was working as assistant manager at Coast Tire, and the call came in. I just got back from having a cast put on my wrist, and the guys all ushered me into the TV to show me what was going on. They thought somebody had bombed the World Trade Center, but we found out within a few minutes that they were flying jets in the World Trade Center. Shortly after that, of course, like everybody else, I became very mad about the situation, but I'm a very patriotic guy. And I even went as far as having a nice big mural painted on the trunk of my 1961 Plymouth that had a tribute to the World Trade Center. So all these years I've been holding on to that and trying to make all the 9/11 ceremonies as possible. When I became mayor, I realized that we'd never done one in McGraw, and that was one of the first things that I wanted to put together and do because it's important to me. I don't want to forget. I don't want anybody to forget. So here we are.
Okay. What has the process been like? Being that this is once again your first year.
Well, I got a lot of support from my staff, a lot of support from people here in the village. People are excited to see things happening. And this is also going to be a very sentimental one for us. As Stephen Bilodeau, a retired trooper for New York State Police, he was born and raised right here in McGraw, just straight down the street. And he died of complications he received by working at Ground Zero right after the 9/11 attacks. So Stephen was a great guy, a great neighbor, and we want to honor him tonight. We're going to be placing a plaque with his name on our Emergency Services Memorial. And his family will be here to be a part of that. And we'll also be ringing the bell tonight in his honor.
Any other things that you would like to say to the community about 9/11?
Well, what I can say is never forget. Hundreds of thousands of lives were lost, not just that day, but still to this day. We're still losing people that have died from illnesses they received, whether they were emergency workers working on that day or people that were just in the vicinity during the aftermath. It was a tragic day where extremism hit us on our home front. We don't ever want to forget that, and we don't ever want to let that happen again. So all I can say is thank you to the Village of McGraw residents, to my staff for making this possible and being a part of it, and McGraw will never forget.
Stay connected. Make sure you hit the subscribe button.